Hi, I'm Naomi Craig, and I am delighted to be here with you today, sharing a tidbit of Sarah Beth Williams, When Hearts Collide. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just, and will forgive us of our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. 1 John 1:9. Lacey Bennett hunched forward with her forehead pressed against her knees, blood roaring in her ears. Eyes squeezed shut, the image of her sister's body lying in the middle of the intersection, battered and bloody, sent tremors through her body. Her head pounded with an ache so strong her stomach rolled. A touch to her back startled her, and she rocked upward, immediately regretting it as her head spun. Next to her, through her own distorted vision, her best friend, Tara Pierce, retracted her hand. "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you." Tears pooled in Tara's clear blue eyes. Not completely trusting her voice, Lacey chose not to respond, but leaned her shoulder against Tara's shoulder. Hunger pains shot through her stomach. How long had they been sitting in the smelly waiting room, waiting for Amy to come out of surgery? Why was it taking so long? Repositioning, she searched the pocket of her khaki shorts for her phone and attempted to check the time, but it wouldn't turn on. She replaced her phone, but couldn't muster the energy to ask Tara for the time. Numbly, she scanned the waiting room, full of people. A mom sat occupying two young children. A homeless man sat huddled in the far corner, his clothes and shoes tattered and faded. A group of teens sat next to a pregnant woman and man. Most were seated, while others, like her brother Joel, stood in the back against the wall waiting alongside her parents. Wait, when did Dad get here? Last time she checked, she'd only seen Mom and Joel. Was Mom seriously hugging Dad? Her mouth fell open. Had Mom called him? Did he live that close? Why hadn't she seen more of him? Amy will be so happy to see him when she wakes up. They stood apart now, with Joel off to the side, talking as if they hadn't been divorced for the last 3 years. Part of her body screamed at her to run and embrace the man she had seen very little of in the last 3 years. The rest of her body, the part that won the battle, sat frozen in place. Fear clawed at her gut with ice-cold fingers as the doctor strode toward where her parents and Joel stood. I hope you enjoyed this tidbit of Sarah Beth Williams, When Hearts Collide.